Hello folks, to the first edition of Minion Ninja fitting and road testing of products. First product we're going to have a look at today is the Oxford Hot Grips Premium Sport. These were recommended to me by various people, and after much pressuring and crying and tantrums in shops, these were bought for me for Christmas just a week ago. So you open up the box the wrong way around like I did, and everything's upside down, but we'll work through. A bag full of bits and brackets and a little instruction guide I think there. You'll notice the rather large cup of tea in that way and that way only. Myself and Guy Martin are very much alike. Also within the box you get a tube of super glue and some little cable ties. You then have, rather handily, a left hand grip, left hand grip and a right hand grip with the branding Oxford obviously on them. First impressions are the grips feel quite nice in the hand. Heating control is also linked up, simple enough, plus and minus. The main difference with the Oxford heated grips is that it does come with the automatic shut off or battery saving mode, which is intelligent too. If there's not enough battery power coming through, it will turn them off. Saves draining your battery, which can be rather embarrassing. The thing I liked about the Oxford ones in comparison to others is that they are simple plug and play, as it were, to your battery. I am not technically minded, which will become very apparent very soon when we do the fitting, and you'll see just how much of a buffoon I am. And that is it folks, that's what's contained in the box. We'll now move on and see how it all goes together. As you can see, currently just fitted with the standard Kawasaki grips, which are adequate, but they offer no heat, and they're not that comfy. Not an awful lot of sort of grip left on there. That one's especially worn off, probably a grip like hell. A wee bit of pressure, unwind her off. And this is obviously the clutch side. So as I was saying before, I had technical difficulties. Once you got that end bolt off, you then need to try and get your grip off. These have been on for a while, so they're proving a little bit stiff. It will eventually begin to slide down. He says. It's also important to note, guys, if you're doing this like I am on a side stand, be careful how much you are pulling and pushing at the bike. As you don't want the embarrassment of the bike tipping over onto you as you're trying to do a video. Get me, little girl. first protocol will be take off battery cover. Now I don't intend on taking it off completely. I intend on putting the fitting piece, whatever they call it, the terminal attachment, on just below the screw and screwing it back on. Not overly important apart from I would reset my clock, but just saves a bit of fanning about, to be honest. Okay, so as you can see, we've got it hooked up now, inline fuse. Just got the control sitting handy, so no point plugging it in or anything right now. When I say plug it in, I mean mounting it. Try not to drop your key, always helps. Turn on the ignition, and hey presto. So I think what we'll do, instead of chancing running out the battery, turn it off, make sure she's in neutral obviously, and we'll start it up. Okay, again, nothing's changed, so exactly the same. Pop her up to 100. Let's have a little feel and see. Already I can feel a bit of warmth coming through the right hand and definitely through the left hand.
I am the god of hellfire, and I bring you fire!
For the next section we build, we need every schoolboy's favourite, some tissues. Next bit is to use the super glue provided by Oxford to actually stick on the grips in place. It's obviously quite important because once they're on, you're going to have a hell of a job getting them off. Also, you've got to take some care, guys. Make sure that when you put the glue on, you're not putting on so much that it's seeping outside and potentially sticking your throttle to the casing. That would not be overly handy. So have your tissues ready. So that's the left hand side grip fitted. And just wipe off the excess because, like every young boy, I had a little dribble. And if you are using tissue, try and avoid getting any in the grip, because we all paid big money for this stuff and we don't look looking crap, do we? Now to do the other side.